Today for Mousetrap Monday, we're going to test out this fun toy-like mousetrap known as the TEETER Pong. It was first patented on April 2nd, 1996, and it was invented by Bill Ovett of Springdale, Arkansas. The way the story goes is Bill had a problem with mice in his workshop, and the idea for this mousetrap came to him in a dream. So he went to the hardware store and picked up a few supplies. With some PVC pipe, wire, and a ball, he made a prototype that instantly started catching mice, and that's how the TEETER Pong mousetrap was formed. Teeter because it goes back and forth, and Pong because there's a ping pong ball inside. The mouse enters, climbs up to get the bait, and when it does, it tilts. That ping pong ball falls down and blocks the entrance. Then the mouse can't get out. After seeing how well the mousetrap he invented worked, he entered it in several contests. In 1995 at the Creativity in America Inventors Expo, he won first place out of 150 inventions. And this mousetrap was also featured on several TV shows, including David Letterman and the Discovery Channel's Billy Bob's Gags to Riches. So you'd think with all that notoriety, the TEETER Pong mousetrap would be in all the stores today, but it's not. It was sold on Amazon for a while, but currently it's not available. In the marketplace, it was just too expensive, and it's kind of a novelty. People preferred the simple snap trap, but I think it's a great mousetrap, and I can't wait to test it out. Again, all you do is take off the front, put the bait in there, and close it back up. In the back, you can see where the ping pong ball is. This comes apart for easy washing. Let's get our pet mouse and see what happens. Go on inside. When they tried this on the David Letterman show, there's a hilarious skit where the mouse jumps off the table, runs through the building, and leaves in a taxi. There, that worked. Now we can go set up the motion cameras in the barn and see if we can catch wild mice. Well, last night we caught a mouse in the TEETER Pong mousetrap. It wanted the bait, went up in there, tipped the trap forward, the ball fell down and blocked the entrance. But this wasn't the first night I tried it. I've actually tried it for several nights and had quite a few problems. Some of them are the trap design, and some of them were my own fault. The major problem was mice like to climb on the trap, and when they do, they can tip it off without getting caught. Then the entrance is blocked and they can't go inside. Now to prevent that, I tried to draw them in by putting a little bit of peanut butter in the opening, but the problem was it's sticky, and when we did catch a mouse, the ping pong ball was glued to the side. Then the mouse could climb over the ball, squeeze out, and be free. So this is a very fun trap, but it requires the mouse to cooperate. The mouse has to go inside first without tipping it. Otherwise it will set off and you won't catch a mouse. Now what we caught is a non-native invasive species called a house mouse, so I'm not going to let it go. Instead, I'm going to humanely dispatch it and feed it to wild animals. So let's go set up the motion cameras and see what enjoys this mouse we caught in the TEETER Pong mousetrap. Well, we were able to feed another skunk with the TEETER Pong mousetrap. After catching mice, it's pretty dirty inside. And one of the great things about this trap is how easy it is to clean. It comes apart, the wire just pulls there. You pull off the ends. And there's two halves. And as you can see inside, there's plenty of ventilation holes, but it's all concave, so the mouse can't chew its way out. But the story of the TEETER Pong is very typical for mousetrap inventions. People have always tried to build a better mousetrap, but with over 6,000 patents, less than 1% actually make it to market. And that's a very tough market. People want a very inexpensive and reliable mousetrap. So if you come up with something new, it has to work every time, and you have to be able to mass produce it on a very inexpensive scale. But even if you get a lot of awards, get put in the Smithsonian, it's still hard to make a profit. But that's good for me. There's so many different mousetraps to test, and currently I'm posting new videos every Monday and Friday. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking the button.